Hello, my name is Claire Michelle. I play City Skylines and pretend to know what I'm doing. So in today's episode, we are going to build a forest industry. Yes, that is right. We need to expand our city further, and thus we need to create this beautiful forested industry. We're probably gonna have like a little natural park over in that area as well. And then finally, look at this, we got a little bit of this area starting to develop. So we're gonna kind of finish the Fenton industry on this side and then kind of clean this area up a little bit as well today. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we went on a little bit of a detour, but we got what we needed to get done. So first and foremost, oh look at that, I got more electricity problems popping up now too. I got the sewage kind of thing, treatment under control. And see, the problem here is that if you've been watching, you'll know that right here is literally like one of those lines. I think it's right there, right where the mouse is. I would have to, like right there, have to buy 2 areas of land to kind of clean this area up here specifically. So that is, I believe, our next big purchase to kind of get this area just a little nicer. I want to kind of extend that sewage treatment and stuff area that way, and also allow or have a little more control over the rail lines that are leading out that way. So that is it's a very small project, but it is one that is causing a lot of grief right now. So then I had this little area here. So I've been thinking a lot about my transit systems, or lack thereof rather. And I realized that this area, this plot of land right here, is a great way to sort of bring in the two, or to bring in like a metro line or a train line or something into the area. And so I was thinking, okay, how do I make this as easy as possible? And one of those ways that I can do that is by creating this access road right here to get people into this part of the city. So I created this little spot right here, and with the 2 highway on and off ramps. Again, more connections to the highway. This highway is the arterial for the city, so we really need to make sure that there's a lot of access points to it. So in the future, little foreshadowing there, that this is going to be a metro/transit part right here, and it's going to connect up to the train line down there. All right, so let's dive into this little bit of the Fenton industry here. I have some ideas in this little park that I want to kind of create. I was trying to think of like how to get the best sort of like when at least when I'm designing a city, I like to think about having like a gradual slope downward from like the big towers to the smaller stuff. So I'm gonna try to kind of incorporate that into this area, and let's get building. Let's make it happen. Okay, so we got the Fenton Farms then. See, isn't it nice? Oh, so good. So where I grew up, had a house very similar to one of these right here, somewhere in one of these. I'm not sure which one, but essentially I grew up on a street that had a huge farm behind it. And so I kind of wanted to create that a little bit and kind of have this like, beautiful back 40 as they called it in my town. And that's Fenton Farms. That's kind of what I created here. I'm really happy with it. I like how this greenhouse kind of like ties the industry area or like the commercial zone in with sort of this like farm zone area. But the only thing that I'm not digging right here is just these buildings right here. They're a little tall. So as you can see, I also created that nice slope idea that I was talking about, which is super nice. And then finally, I plopped down this little Go Nuts Donuts place, mostly because like I was thinking of the future, and I know that you needed animal products for it, but I don't have any animal products for it. So it's going to reinforce the need for animal products, and that will be in the next episode. We're going to build out this area right here. So look at that. We've got this nice slope area. We've got the farm industry done. This whole area is like, it's pretty much complete. I did some detailing with the trees, but other than that, let's do the farms. Let's do the tree farm. Forest industry? Forest industry. So we got the forest industry done, kinda. I mean, I didn't really realize how close I was to this border. I am right up against all these like border lines, and I'm gonna really have to figure out like where to expand. I am getting close to the next unlock, so it's gonna be an interesting choice when we get there. So first and foremost, the forest industry is looking good. I just kind of threw down, I think 10, 11 of these like forested kind of spots. I had the money for them and like figured why not? So I was really trying to replicate like the Pacific Northwest in this area. I've driven past, like I did this like geothermal area as well. And like I've driven past things like this in the past, you know, I've hiked up onto like power plants and like, you know, industrial sort of stations. And I was really just wanting to kind of make this area feel very Pacific Northwest. Did I achieve it? I don't know. I added rain in the cinematic to try to make it even feel like it more. So the nice thing about this is that these forest farms are so dense. So that means I can kind of play around with the trees. So I made those details with the trees a little bit. And then of course, just some basic, like a lumber yard, which, well, I might need a second coming up here. It's getting pretty full. And then of course, you know, just the basics for what I have right now. So I am going to continue expanding this way with the forest industry out into this area, and probably a little bit over here if I can kind of manage a little more space in that area. I created a nice little on-ramp, bingo! And then finally I made this nice long highway, finally connect up with everything. And look, we got this nice big loop. Oh, good. So that means we're gonna have probably some more residential and stuff over here. I don't want this area to be really like big. Maybe the airport could go over here. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out where I want these places to be yet, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. All right, so I think that just about does it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to continue expanding into this area right here. So big episode next time. A lot of metro going down, a lot of farming industry going down, and potentially a grid system. So if you like what I'm doing here, click the subscribe button. Help me out. Share this video with your friends if you like my banter. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.